Hey everyone, happy Tuesday. Miss Kelly here with your Monday morning thoughts on Tuesday morning. But I thought about doing this video yesterday, but I just ran out of time. It was such a busy day. But I did want to share a couple of things with you because we've had several parents reach out and just are concerned and just have questions with what's happening. And we realize that you are not aware of what's going on behind the scenes in our industry and with the government and all that. So, a little update is we have not been included in phase two of the opening. So that means that we are not allowed to host any private lessons in person or even any classes. I know some studios are advertising that, but it is illegal at this point, and we are not comfortable with breaking the rules. And besides that, insurance wise, we wouldn't have a leg to stand on if anything were to happen, and also bylaw officers can come and shut us down and charge us. So we're not comfortable with that. We want to make sure that we are following instruction, and we're going to be opening when we're told that it is okay and that it's safe to do so. So now, why are we not included in that? And the reason is dance as an industry is not represented at a government level. So you'll see a lot of other activities are going to be allowed to open soon, gymnastics and cheer. And they have an association, not just them, there's more, but they have an association. Let's take gymnastics, for instance, called the OGF, so the Ontario Gymnastics Federation. They are represented by this overall umbrella governing body, and dance does not have that. So we've had a couple of studio directors that have worked in Ontario that have been working really hard with government officials to create some sort of documentation. So we have a bit of an association. So we are represented. It can be submitted to Doug Ford so that we are recognized and then hopefully included in phase three with being able to open. All right. So until that time, we just can't do it. So we will continue with some online Zoom private lessons, and we've got some great things planned for the summer to keep the kids active and engaged. And so the other thing is summer camp. We technically are allowed to run a camp. Even though ours is a dance camp, it still falls under the umbrella of summer camp. However, the guidelines and restrictions are kind of cray-cray, and we don't feel that we can be prepared to provide the kind of camp experience that our kids have come to love and look forward to year after year. Creating, that we decorate the whole entire studio. We have costumes, we've our themes, and I mean, part of that can happen, but so much sanitization of the studio, such small numbers, it's not really feasible for us to do, and I don't really know how we would run all of our programs the way we normally do at this time. So we've just decided to take a break from that this year, and then we will tackle that again next year once we have a better scope and idea of how this whole situation is panning out for the long run. All right. Also, moving forward, we typically do registration at this time of the year. We've decided to hold off on registration because, again, we don't know what September is going to look like. We're very interested in seeing how the schools are going to be up and running in September. We're going to take a little bit of a page out of their playbook and apply that to how we plan some of our classes. And we're still learning. We're getting ideas from other provinces and even down in the States and how they're operating their dance schools. So it's nice that we're not the first ones to have to go through this, so we can learn from other people's experience so far. But we are working on how we're going to implement things in September. So we are going to be doing registration probably in August, and have a better idea at that point. We think we're going to have a better idea. I know some schools that are offering registration and it's up in the air, and we don't want to be doing twice the work when we don't really know what we're going to be able to offer at this time. But if there's one thing that I've learned from this industry, from my dance experience, it is how to be adaptable and how to be flexible and creative. So I do know that, guys, we're going to figure this out. We're going to figure this out. We aren't going anywhere. It's part of our resilience talk that we had earlier in the spring. And, you know, we need your support. We need your encouragement. Even some of your ideas, you know, would be great. But yeah, so be patient with us. Give us some time. We're going to figure this out. We're thinking about the big picture, the health and longevity of our business, the health of our staff, the health of our students. We're trying to be mindful of everyone's pocketbook as well. So those are some of the things that are happening, and I know that they're, you know, behind the scenes. And so people are just like, well, why can't you just do classes with, you know, 10 and under? Well, it's not that easy. And like I said, Claudia and I are really, following the rules is really important to us. And we want to make sure that we are respecting what our government is asking of us at this time. Okay, so have a wonderful day. We will check in again, and take care. Bye.